Hey guys, welcome back this week from the Colorado Ranch with this week's episode of Valken Debrief with myself, the Kaiju, and
Valken Actual, Josh. The most interesting man in Airsoft.
The most interesting man in Airsoft. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And we just want to welcome you guys. Today we got a couple cool topics for you, and we're hoping that we get some folks in here to share what's going on. Topic number one for today. Do we have anything before we need to say topic number one? Oh, where are you going?
Where am I going? I'm going overseas.
Yes.
Yes, I'm going on the other side of the world.
International man of mystery gets to
pretty much
travel beyond the borders.
Needless to say, you should tune in next week on my Instagram, and it'll be interesting.
Michael Legg, good morning. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. I know it's early. I'm sorry. Over there.
We got bacon.
We got bacon. Ooh, bacon. Bacon, I would like to see lettuce and tomato join us next time, if that's okay. Which
the Tactical Mermaid. Hello, Rebecca.
For those of you guys that don't know, Direwolves, one of our Valken-sponsored teams, and Bacon, team leader, they've got two other team members. Their call signs are lettuce and tomato.
Oh, you're not even kidding.
No, I'm not. Am I right?
Okay. Can we just get on to the topic?
All right.
Mo Guns is in the house.
Oh, Derek, he's always got our back. He's
He does.
Fellow Coloradan.
So no, you can't have free stuff. We're not going to sponsor you. Not until you answer my sponsorship letter. Okay, so what got you into Airsoft?
Oh, topic number one. Mm-hmm. Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So this was...
Age before beauty.
I know. Oh, thank you. So it was about 2004. I was in Northern California, and I was a deputy sheriff at the time. I had a friend from church. He had his son, and one night he goes, "Hey, do you want to play Airsoft with us?" I'm like, I have no idea what that is. And so he says, we play at some loading docks around a warehouse, and just come, dress in all black. So I did. And he gives me two pistols. I don't even remember what they were. So I'm running around in all black with some iPro around a warehouse, like crawling through bushes and under cars. And
this is how you get arrested.
Yeah. Yes, and I was law enforcement at the time, so yeah, I didn't know any better. I was still young, like 30.
So you were the law enforcement guy, and you're like, hey, psst, you want to try some candy?
You want to try some candy? Hey, what's up, Chris Nielsen from Brigade Nielsen? Oh, there was some clicky. What was that? That was weird. So anyway, that was I had a blast. Came home that night, I had scratchy thorns all over my arms and everything, and I'm like, this is pretty cool. And I immediately went online that night to Airsplat.com, and I ordered, and I like, what is the coolest gun? Like, right? I'm looking.
Your dream gun.
And it was an ICS MP5 SD6. And
Our producer's like, he's an MP5 fanboy.
Yep. That was my first and last MP5. So, but
because it was an ICS or
no, it was. I moved on to M4s after that. Yeah, but that's how I got into Airsoft. Was a friend invited me with him and his boys, just running around, and it wasn't a field or anything like that, and we just had fun. What about you?
Me? Must have been like 1998, 1999. I played paintball in western Montana, and I had a group of friends, really close group of friends that we go out in the woods and play. And sometimes to the local paintball field, but you have to buy field paint. Nobody wants to do that, right? And we'd been playing for a while, and one of the guys in the group has said, like, guys, I found this, this site. I think it was like Cobra Airsoft or something like that. And they'd asked, we kind of like asked like if one or two of us invested and like everybody liked it, then everybody would kind of get into it because it was like it's battery powered. The ammunition's a lot cheaper. It's more realistic. And that never happened. That was like when I was first exposed to it. And then I took a chance and the movie Boondock Saints came out.
Good movie.
And
Good movie.
I went and bought 2 KJW M9s with suppressors. So those were like the first airsoft guns that I'd ever bought. Dual M9s.
So you were going like all Metal Gear Solid.
Oh yeah, I mean I got to that eventually, but yeah, the whole M9 with the suppressor. 2 of them, a buddy of mine had pistols, and it'd be like one-on-one matches. And it wasn't until like 2005, after I moved to Denver, that I found an airsoft field with other airsoft players, and then it's all history from then. We were playing like 6-7 days a week, so every night after work and all day on the weekends. So that's where I got started. So it was like a taste in like 98, 99, and then got like into airsoft 100%
So
in 05.
So what made you start doing paintball though in the beginning?
Paintball, I mean, just you grow up in western Montana, there's nothing to do. So
Other than cow tipping?
cow tipping and other stuff.
Other stuff we won't mention.
But yeah, no, there's really nothing to do. So like a group of guys from high school just decided that we'd all invest, and it started from Walmart paintball guns and Walmart paint, and then we just kept going from there. And then I had my own store before I moved here. So paintball is actually really where I got started in the shooting sports industry.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Donna joined us. Hey, Donna, how's it going?
Hello, Donna.
And Merm says she started in 2007. Didn't know what I got myself into. Played with a pistol and just iPro. Died a lot that day. Mostly scared of getting hit. LOL. No, that's awesome. I think that's probably a pretty good analogy of most people's initial reaction is like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get hit. Then once they finally get that first hit, they're like, oh, this is not too bad.
Yeah, you have like every time you have to get over that first game and get hit, and then it's all history, and then, you go playing all day. But
So Donna says, tell Josh #fangirl. Is there some history behind that one? Whatever it was, Donna got him to laugh.
She was a big Airsoft Table Talk fan. That's what Mo Guns was talking about with the Airsoft Table Talk. So.
Do you remember like did you mention like the first place or first event you ever went to?
First place I ever played was the park, paintball, airsoft, and reball. What did the C stand for? It was PARC, Paintball, Airsoft, Reball Court, I think is what it stood for. And that was the first field I played at. And then the first event that I went to was Night Scorpion 3.
Oh, cool.
So,
yeah, for me...
Old Lion Claws alumni.
Yes. Ryan Brown, what up from the staff at Cross Tactical Airsoft? I love you guys, man. You guys are always in here. We all started just shooting in the living room with cheap springers. Now we own a field and have thousands of dollars in gear. Ryan, it doesn't stop in the living room.
It takes over the whole house. Your wife's your wife, your girlfriend, your mom is vacuuming up BBs nonstop, and it's all they ever complain about.
The BB equivalent in my wife's house, because she's Puerto Rican growing up, was the chancla, the sandal. Whoop! That thing, they could curve that thing around walls and bam, hit somebody. You can it's like hop up, but with a sandal.
A boomerang.
Yeah. The first place, I played in a lot of, I guess, off-site places, because the first guy I ever really got into and started buying from was Craig at GamePod.
Okay.
When he had the retail store. And so we had our own little house team, so he had some connections. We were playing in, hotels being renovated and things like that. But my actual first event was like Lion Claws, I want to say 2006. Lion Claws 2006.
Oh, there in SoCal?
Yeah, it was long time ago. Ryan, it's supposed to be a secret.
A coal mine in Kentucky. How did you not die?
Oh, wow. We got Michael Legg. Started 2004 by a friend showing me his setup. Then played my first game in Prescott, Arizona. Epic and still have he still has his first gun, a Classic Army G36C. Yeah.
My first rifle I bought brand new was a G36C, a Classic Army.
Yeah, and then when they came out with the M4 mag adapter, that was like
Battle Axe
manna from heaven. Merms says first place she ever played at was you just said that.
Yeah, the abandoned coal mine. How did you not die?
Oh my gosh, she's still here. Train actually played at Kalamazoo Airsoft.
Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Yeah, I love those guys up there, man. I just like saying Kalamazoo. I like writing it out. It's fun.
It sounds like a fictional college comic book town.
Rich from Airsoft C3. His first was Modesto Airsoft, which is no longer open, and it's always a shame. You have great memories at a local field, and you go somewhere, and for whatever reason they have to close their doors, and it's always sad when a field or a shop has to close their doors.
So
Donna, first game, Reindeer Games 9.
Where was Reindeer Games 9? Was that?
That's still at the...
No, it's moved around. It's been Fort Hood, it's been Reindeer Mansion, and Jacksboro.
Yeah.
So which one? Which AO?
Well, this past year was... Last year was 13 or 14. So 9, it was about... I think 9 was Jacksboro. I'm pretty sure 9 was Jacksboro. Yep, Donna confirms it was in Jacksboro,
Texas. Middle of nowhere.
Oh, Ryan, Denny, I'll remember Rebel Yell. Dude, Oklahoma.
I didn't get to go.
You never got to go?
Okay, I've been to Camp Gruber. I went when it was Milsim event, and it was called Battle for Liberty. That AO is actually super cool.
It was fun.
I just never got a chance to go to Rebel Yell. A lot of my teammates went, did some cool stuff. They did some of the first dams there, like blowing locks off doors and stuff like that. But yeah,
or the tunnels. The tunnels.
I hate tunnels.
I know.
Tunnels can bite me. The older you get, the worse it hurts your back. Like every time there's a kid that's like, "Did you hear there's a sewer system?" It's like, not going. Have fun with that.
Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Hey, Braden, his first game was at Siege Airsoft in Toronto. Fell in love with Airsoft. That place is awesome. I hope to go there one day. Bacon says a guy who worked with him played and told him about games at a laser tag facility in Calgary, Alberta. He went out and bought a TM Boys M4 carbine.
Okay, who knows what a TM Boys is?
Oh, I know, right?
You know what they are, right?
I know what they are.
Bacon, that thing must have looked like a toy in your hands.
Bacon is huge.
Bacon's like a big guy.
He's like the big show.
So for the people who don't know, a Tokyo Marui Boys M4 is it's 30% smaller than an actual M4. It was designed for kids, for them to play or rent or whatever. So it's like a scaled down M4. So imagine this 6'4", 6'5" dude running around with a 70% scale rifle.
Oh,
let that sink in.
Yep. Hey, Bobby Wolves, he played in Wastelands in Maine's Landing, New Jersey. Cutthroat contracting field. Never touched a paintball again. We corrupted you, Bobby. That's what happened.
He's what paintballers call BB Curious.
BB Curious. BB Curious.
That's what paintballers call guys who switch. BB Curious.
Let's see. Carl Whittingham. These sites in U.S. sound ace. In the UK just come in from CQB. Yeah, in the UK there's not as many outdoor places in the UK as there are in the US. And you guys have a lot of tight, smaller indoor facilities, buildings, just trying to make some rent.
But then there's you're talking about the UK, right?
Yeah, the UK.
Well, the property that they can't use for anything else, and they get to play in the old bunkers and stuff.
Yeah.
And abandoned factories.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna die, but it's gonna be fun.
So Derek from Mogun say the tunnels at IED Village in Utah suck. Hey Derek.
Wait, we did IED Village in Utah.
Well, while he's thinking that, Derek, we need to get you in here.
Are you talking about Wyoming, Derek? Because we did the Connex and the tunnels, and not at IED Village, but at the main CAFTAC there at Guernsey. That one sucked too. It felt like we were in there all day. I swear, you're going down because it's like a maze up and down, and I was like waiting to run across a coyote at any moment. You know, like one that fell in there and it's like 3 days hungry.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't care how big you are. It's like it's going to eat you.
But Derek needs to get in here.
Yes, you know what? Yes, Derek.
Mo Guns, you
I
need
know
to be here
where
with
you
us.
are.
Yes.
So we need to have like a guest appearance. Yeah.
Yeah. How would you guys out there
My
like
people will call your people.
How would you guys like to see Mo Guns in here? Derek Campbell from Mo Guns, guy that makes sweet patches, T-shirts. Probably the one dude that gets the most shade for his military, patriotic stuff. I think it's awesome.
Oh yeah.
I think it's awesome.
I have a patch wall that's like Mo Guns and Who Shot First, and so I got my sections on the patch wall.
Hey, Zero from Nemesis Milsim joins us. Thanks, bud. You must not be working right now. So they're better than cookies.
They're better to be cookies.
Oh yeah, bring on the guests.
Something.
Yes, Ryan. We're gonna start with Derek, and you know what? It's Derek next week because this knucklehead's leaving me and he's gonna be out of town. So you can sit here with me and we'll make him jealous. Will you? All right, moving on.
I know everybody's been telling their war stories and like we're milking it.
Topic. Merms found a stop. Merms. She found a mermaid emoji. So topic number 2 for today is Taclights. What are they good for other than blinding your friends?
Or my 5-year-old blinding his little brother.
Just before we get into the topic, so this right here is the V Tactical flashlight kit. You can find it on Valken.com. So it's got a push button and a pressure switch. Okay. The cool thing also, it comes with a charger and a rechargeable 18650 battery. So what we're doing tomorrow on Valken Airsoft Facebook page, we're going to give one of these away to a lucky winner. So stay subscribed, keep a lookout. Tomorrow we're going to post and say, hey, for your chance to win one of these bad boys, tag 3 of your friends, and you and your 3 friends will get a chance to win one of these. These things are really great. They can do 100%, 50%, 25%. It also has a strobe feature and an SOS feature. And
you can have the
pretty beefy
tail cap or the pressure pad.
Yep.
And that goes, we have another kit. It's another flashlight kit with a lens and a little bit smaller option. This one runs off of AAA's. And then, of course, my personal favorite is the light laser combo. Oh, yeah.
It's so big.
This one comes with a pressure pad as well, but you can select light, laser, laser, light, laser, nothing. So, but I've been using it. This one's fun on the KSG shotgun, too. Lots of fun.
Merms, she says she owns 2 of the lights.
They're good for blinding small children. On Halloween, right?
Oh.
I don't have any candy. Go away.
Brandon Aarons from Aruba. What's up, my brother?
Aruba.
So,
backlighting your teammates. Yes. Yeah, they're great for that, too.
Don't you guys just hate it when you're dead? It's at night. You have your dead light on, walking back to respawn, and a dude totally flashes you in the face to see if you're a friendly. And like, dude, I had my dead light on.
We get that enough from law enforcement.
Sir, stop resisting. So
what do you guys use it for? I mean, I know like the high speed guys use, IR or use IR filters, but
for those that are running nods.
Yeah. Or anybody who wants to blind those with nods.
Well, like for me, I always run one on my gun, and then I have a small one in my chest rig. So that way I'm not having to laser people with my flashlight to search in dark rooms and stuff. I can still pull out that little light. I run mine at the 12 o'clock. So when I go thumb over bore, I always use the click switch, not a pressure pad.
He's too high speed for pressure pads.
No, it just makes sense.
Another failure point. He's super serial, guys.
What about you? How do you use them?
How do I use it? I usually run a thorn tail. I'm like a Haley guy like that. So I'll run a Thorntail without a pressure pad, just kind of like at that 9 o'clock position. And, I'll use it for blasting people just to throw them off guard. There was a tactic that I was taught in Night Evolutions. It's called the clover leaf, where you'll engage, fire, light it up, you'll peel off, and then you'll go to so like for instance, if you start at the 6 o'clock position, then you'll peel off and go to the 3 o'clock position, engage, peel off, go to the 12 o'clock position, behind them, engage. And it's kind of like an attrition game.
Yeah.
So I'll use it like as a distraction. Sometimes like indoor CQB, it's really good for illuminating your rounds as it goes down range. Or you can use a tracer unit. But a lot of guys, the inexpensive alternative is to have a light on your rifle. I've seen guys that even have it wired in, so it fires every time. I've seen all sorts of crazy
do you
stuff.
prefer like constant steady or strobe?
I'm not a huge fan of strobes, especially if the environment has like white walls, because you'll get a lot of splash off. Come back and it will negate some of your night vision. So I typically don't like strobes. I like something that has a lot of illumination. Some guys, there's different, I don't know them all, but there's, you have candle power, you have lumens. They all mean different things for different applications. Mm-hmm. And, if it's a warm light or if it's cool light, but I like something that just kind of illuminates everything. Some players like to have something that has more of like a spot or a focus.
Right.
I've seen pistol lights the focus is kind of like your area that you're actually shooting at. So if you just put somebody's body inside that focal point, then you're probably going to hit them.
Oh, yeah. Ryan says if he gets cornered he will turn it on and throw it at the young players, and they'll fall for it and follow it so he can get out of the area. Okay, we know, Ryan, you don't just get out of the area. You wait till their backs turn and you light them up. And I think Ryan's I think a lot of people share in Ryan's tactic to use it for distraction, especially in CQB. They'll put it on that strobe feature and either pull it in a windowsill or on a barrel or something, and just...
It's going to get shot.
Oh,
just
yeah.
Realize that. It's going to get shot.
The ones that are great for that are like you can get like these little 99-cent, $2 ones at a gas station or Lowe's or whatever. They're usually, POP displayed near the cash register, and they're about this big, and they have a little strobe feature, and you don't care if $2 gets lit up. Not at all. And they'll put it
I have
on
a
there.
Surefire that's been shot out. I have a couple of Surefires that have been shot out and they replaced the glass.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how expensive it is, it's gonna get shot out.
Is that Jose Uno on the left?
Hi, LJ.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know that one.
I think the coolest story that I've heard is from Kyle Cardenas in Southern California. I can't remember where he was, but he had his little tack light. He was in this room that was just pitch black, and he rigged it up. He hung his little tack light from the ceiling with paracord or something, and he turned it on, and it would dangle. And so, because it was pitch black, what he would do is sit in this far corner, and he would just take a couple shots and hit the light to make it spin or move. And so people would see that from outside, and they would come in, and he would just be like, tack, 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 tack. And I was like, that is probably the best light story I've ever heard. Good job, Kyle.
And everybody's going to use it.
Merms had to, use Lexan to either replace or protect the lens. I know, like, we offer the sight protectors. Mm-hmm. I've seen a lot of people use the sight protectors.
For.
Yep.
I've also used those scope covers. Those are good ones too. The flip-up scope covers are pretty good.
Strobe disorients them. Let's see who else we got here. Braden. Great for CQB corners. I've also been in games where I've run out of ammo, let my light on the rifle, fire focused on my rifle, and I've snuck out and taken out people with my sidearm.
That's a good one too.
Yep.
When I was at GamePod for the Underground, there were players that actually had tripods with these high lumen torches on them that they would set up on the corners. and they were like blindingly bright. If anything, they'd distract them, or it would also kind of act as like a blind so that you could run from building to building because they can't see beyond the light. That was really cool.
Oh, yeah. So those of you that were at Operation Copperhead last weekend and were running around at night, I bet you used your lights to look for snakes, little dens, little pits, so you wouldn't step in them. It's called Copperhead for a reason. Michael Legg with Elite Force K9 just reminded me of that. Hey, Zach from Raptor, Ohio Airsoft dropped in to say hi. So, but yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, Carl Whittingham did shear a pick not long, few hours ago with my setup plus my yellow cover shattered tonight, so I need to look for a new one. Put back. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, just check out your local Cabela's or
Yep.
Sporting Goods shop and just pick up. They have some clear lens covers for scopes and stuff. Works really well.
Oh, yeah, awesome. So, hey, Rock joining us from Florida, and Michael, I appreciate that. PSA for life, brother. Zach Carruthers says he uses it to draw attention to himself so his teammates can advise and take out the other. Hey, sacrificing himself. Zach illuminating himself.
Jump on the grenade.
Jump on the grenade. Hey, that's another good one. That's another good one.
I think that pretty much like wraps up this week.
Yeah, it wraps up this week. Don't forget tomorrow, Valken Airsoft Facebook page. Look for the post. You'll get to win the V Tactical flashlight kit. Comes with a charger and a rechargeable battery and both a push button and a pressure pad remote switch. So tag 3 of your friends tomorrow and get a chance to win that. And that'll be all for us today. Valken Debrief at the Colorado Ranch. Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you next week.
All right, have a good one.